it's your boy, Paul Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? This your first time tuning in. Go ahead. Hit doggone subscribe button. Hit notification bell every time I post some new content. Well, people, when I got my glass, when the Crazy Uncle got his glasses on, y'all know it's finna be some shit. Because although I have damn good eyesight, but sometimes I want to put my glasses on to make sure whatever that is over there, I want to make sure if indeed it's a pile of shit or not. And once again, it's a pile of shit, people. Now that I got that out the way, I can take these some bitches off. And then I can go on to say what we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law. And if that don't get you, you can say, well, hey, it seems to me that it seems to be somebody ain't following the goddamn rules. Rules, for the most part, that have been put out by some certain individuals. I mean, you as an individual, you should know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. But now, unless you're Stefon Diggs, right? Dog, that buffalo that kicked you in the head one time too many, my friend. Because here it is, out of one person, two red flags, right? But you fucked any damn way. You gonna come out and say that this woman's ass smell like expired dumpster juice and hot dog water. But you still fucked. Everybody, I swear. I mean, can somebody please explain this to me? But before we go any further, today's show is being brought to you in part by the lovely people who make this fantastic drink, Four Loco. This is the lemonade edition. Considering how hot it is outside, ain't nothing wrong with having you a little glass or can of lemonade. I tell you something. That shit is motherfucking spectacular. Which, for the most part, Stefan, I really don't know what it is that you drink. But I'm gonna tell you something about that. Look, I'm gonna tell you something about the Crazy Uncle. I can drink this one and probably like about three more, right? And I still wouldn't fuck Cardi B, right? You know, because here's the deal, people. I already know Cardi B don't know who the fuck I am, and for the most part, I really don't give a fuck, right? But my whole deal is this, people. He fucked, plain and simple. This motherfucker. What they you know I watch all of the motherfucking so-called experts, relationship experts, right? Hey, don't fuck with no man, don't fuck with no woman that got kids, don't fuck with nobody with a BBL, right? And then motherfucker, he went and did everything which y'all said not to do. And so again, I'm just like, you know, you younger cats, right? It's quite obvious that with some of y'all don't have a fail-safe system in play. Or you probably disengaged your fail-safe protocols, right? Because here's the deal. So you and I, for the most part, right, I'm married. So I don't have to worry about this shit. Because my wife is clean, very clean. The walk by air is rather fantastic, right? And so, which that is one of the key factors here. We gonna talk about the walk by air, which indeed that's what the fuck he said, right? Said that the smell came in before she did. So I'm like, but you fucked though. So the walk by air has been confirmed. And I'm pretty sure that the twerk air has been confirmed too, right? Now, if you don't know what walk by air is, walk by air is when, say, like you sitting down or standing up or whatever the case may be, somebody walk past your ass. And then whatever the fuck that they bringing with them, guess what? You finna smell it, right? Whether you smell like 10 pounds of get down or expired dumpster juice, as old boy said, or even worse, a bucket of chitlins, right? So in either case, you gonna smell that. That's walk by air. Twerk air, if you don't know what the fuck twerk air is, then yeah, you might be on next Tuesday, motherfucker, right? But in either case, you smelt it, dog, and you fucked. But ain't nobody saying that. And then it's just for the simple fact, I'm like, okay, as far as like the fail safe shit go, right? Me, put like this, guys that are my age and older, right? But then again, I don't know. Some of us can like disengage the fail safe protocols because they are so determined that okay, if it look good, then it must be good. No, partner. So what I'm saying, you can be rock hard, right? But for me, right? I mean, like I said, I'm married, but let's just say for shits and giggles that I wasn't, and I go out, I meet me a nice little young lady, whatever. But 9 times out of 10, you gonna smell that shit while your ass is in the club, right? But let's just act like really say for shits and giggles, right? With all of the other funky motherfuckers in there, with the smell of cigarettes and alcohol, and then whatever the fuck else, right? You really can't decipher what is what. So then you go home, and then it's just you and her, right? And you smell that shit. If your dick don't do this, guess what, partner? You did away with your fail-safe protocol. Because ain't no way in hell that I'm going to keep a hard dick and you smelling like 10 pounds of get down or a bucket of chitlins or burnt urine or burnt shit or whatever fucked up smell that you can think of at this particular time. So for the most part, so they broke up. Big damn deal. You shouldn't have been with it in the first place, dog. But like what I said, that that damn buffalo that kicked you in the head one time too motherfucking many. Maybe it was the buffalo that when the buffalo kicked you, right? He knocked your motherfucking fail-safe protocols out of whack. And what's good? So yeah, so in either case, so let's look at it. So let's be reasonable here, right? Any man that has good sense, and it's quite obvious that he don't. She motherfucking did that song WAP for a motherfucking reason. Now she said it was wet ass pussy. No, that's a wore out pussy. That's why it's stinking, along with that fake ass. But see, here's the deal: when you when you talking about real men ain't finna go after no fake bitch, right? Whether the motherfucker can actually really turn you on with a switch, right? Or you can actually go out and just be like, hey, look, go out and go buy you a titty and go buy you an ass, right? And then here come these ignorant motherfuckers, right? And then they gonna sit up here and talk about, well, maybe she wanted somebody like Russell Wilson because he's married to Sierra. I'm like, okay, he about old dumb fuck too, right? How soon we forget that this motherfucker showed up butt ass naked, right? And this supposed to be his wife, right? But y'all want a Russell Wilson type motherfucker. Hell no, because again, a real man is not gonna let his woman come out the house looking any kind of old way, right? So you throw Russell Wilson's ass out the go ahead. Stefan, since you talking about it smells like expired dumpster juice, look, go ahead, take Russell Wilson, put his ass in that same dumpster, right? I mean, great the fact, yeah, I get it. There's only one motherfucking time, right? But goddamn it, that's one time too motherfucking many. Far as I'm concerned, you don't let your woman walk out the house looking all kinds of fucked up. You don't do that. But if that's what the fuck y'all want, then hey, by all means, do you? Crazy uncle gonna be all right. My fail-safe systems is in play, right? But I'm married, so the shit it ain't gonna matter no fucking way. But this little raggedy bastard, right? I know you young and you dumb, but it's just some things that, regardless of age, that you should you should know. You should know what to do and what not to do. If you knew that shit was funky, I mean, because let's just stop and think about it for a minute. They started dating each other back in February. This is now July. So that's what? February, March, April, May, June. So I'm just like, that's 5.5 months. And considering the type of character that he is, he fucked. I don't know. Maybe you had a bad sinus condition one day. Hold this. Maybe you had a bad sinus condition that day. Or even that, you were just so hard up for some pussy. You were so hard up for some pussy, right? You didn't care what the fuck it smelled like. But then again, I know better than that. You a football player. So the pussy is coming from all directions, right? So it wasn't that you was hard up for a motherfucker. You just as nasty as she is. But hey, who am I? Oh, I'm the crazy uncle, right? I look at shit that don't nobody else look at. Just like when I told you about that pile of shit over there, right? So my whole deal is this. Remember when I told y'all, right? When you a fly, right? What you do? You go fly, you try to go find some shit. Whether it's shit, whether it's dog shit or shit in the damn garbage can, guess what? If it's around, the motherfucking fly gonna find it. And he gonna water around in it. Talking about, and that motherfucker, he give his own stuff away. Talking about, I tried to deal with it as long as I could. So that just goes to show you, yeah, motherfucker, you fucked. And I know I probably sound like old broke ass rock, but that's the bottom line. You fucked. You dumpster dove, motherfucker. Since you want to talk about the damn dumpster, how you know unless you did some dumpster diving yourself? Cause you already said you gave yourself away to my. Oh, I tried to deal with it as long as I could, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up in color, okay? Plain and simple. You old raggedy motherfucker. And you know what? I don't know what get wrong. It's all like, okay, y'all go out there, y'all get y'all little piece of money, and then y'all think, okay, well, I can go fuck. Yeah, you can. But you dumpster those, dog. I ain't trying to hear that shit with you talking. Right? And then Cardi B, she ain't no damn better. Speaking of better, what the fuck is I forget what song that was. But what the fuck is betterer? That bitch said, how she said, I'd be better and betterer. I'm like, what the fuck is betterer? Like, so not only did you dumpster dive and found that bitch, but the bitch can't talk worth a damn. Shit. Calling herself a rapper. That bitch can't rap a Christmas present. Far as I'm goddamn concerned. Right? So I'm just like, both of you motherfuckers is lousy. You are lousy at the highest goddamn level. I tend to put you up there with the next Tuesday, motherfucker. Right? And for those of y'all that don't know, next Tuesday just means that you late to catch up on some shit. Or you too lazy to actually like really figure out what the fuck is going on. So Stefon Diggs, dog. Go back in the huddle, right? Because That was a path that your ass should have dropped. Plain and simple. So, with that being said, hey, guess what? Guess what the fuck y'all get to do? Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dad, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa. Motherfucker next door, cross the street, round the corner. Paulus Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. I'm gonna holler at y'all.